Namaskara, dear viewers. Amidst the celebratory spirit of Noopura Bhramari's Vimshati Utsava, the 20th year commemoration, you are most warmly welcome to Bharatantaranga, a discourse series on art of Indian thought curated and organized by our institution. I am Dr. Manorama BN, Principal and Director of the Noopura Bhramari IK Center. Thus far, Bharatantaranga has evolved into a deeply engaging and enriching process of shastric churning, sustained and strengthened by your responses, blessings, questions and unwavering support. In the second phase, the journey moved from the domain of Shastra into the light structures of practice, systems and policy frameworks of the practical world. Through this second phase, let us understand the practical dimension of the Shastric reflections contemplated so far through the artist of each representative discipline themselves and observe the inherent harmony among these fields. As part of this edition, we have selected some of the rare and precious gems of the artistic world. Through their journeys and artistic practices, we are exploring the traditions of sculpture, painting, and dance with a focused thoughts into the representational dance systems of North India and South India. Last time you listened to our beautiful conversation with Sri Shankar Kandasamy. Today we bring you the continuation of that dialogue. Shankar Kandasamy is also trained in Odissi, Western classical ballet and other regional dance forms of India, giving him a rich and diverse movement vocabulary that informs his choreographic language. Among his many prestigious honors, the Anugeraha Adiguru conferred by the government of Malaysia stands as a significant recognition. As the head of Bharatanatya section, Shankar Kandasamy has choreographed and conducted over 100 arangetrams to date. His strong grounding in Sanskrit and Tamil, along with formal training in Carnatic music, enables him to serve as both a resource person and music composer for dancers in Malaysia. He also serves as a lecturer in the degree program of the Malaysian National Arts Academy, run by the government of Malaysia. He has choreographed several full-length Bharatanatya dance dramas as well as works in contemporary idioms rooted in aesthetics, making his artistic journey a synthesis of tradition, scholarship and creative vision. Dear listeners, come, let's welcome Shankar Kandasamy. Namaste Shankar Kandasamy ji.
Namaste ma.
Obviously art has no gender, but as Bharatanatyam is often considered as a structurally inclined towards the
Ladies.
Sukumara Pravritti. It is an lasyanga, delicate and aesthetic. But even many male dancers are finding difficult because Naika, Bhavas, Padavarnas are there, Javalis are there, Padams are there. Very seldom of compositions speaks on about the Nayakas. How did you find the equilibrium?
Yeah, I still don't find the equilibrium. I just go according to how I feel basically. Yeah, and also I teach a lot of girls, you know, so I have to teach a lot of traditional Shringara based and it's Naika based things. But I think we do have a lot of literature also with male oriented things, like we have Ramayana, you know, we have in Tamil the Arunachala Kavirayar's Ramanattakam, and a lot of beautiful Kirtanams from there can be. The Nandanar Charitram has a lot of beautiful male oriented pieces to do. I myself prefer genuinely to do male oriented pieces, not for anything else. On the physical form of a man, it's nicer to see those things. When you do too much of two things, I mean, we have men who are very feminine, men who are by nature masculine, women who are feminine by nature, women who are masculine by nature. They are
Stritva and Purushatva lies in both.
Everybody has a balance. Some people is predominant, some is less. And some men who are predominantly feminine, they like to indulge in the feminine on stage. So are you indulging in the feminine or are you telling the Sahitya quality? Are you representing that? Two things. It's a fine line.
Yes, yes.
Some boys love to act like ladies. Normally itself it's like that. And then when it comes to the stage, it's just a free flow.
Yeah.
They're just released on stage. So are you doing that, or are you representing? And for me, because I came up with Swamiji, the idea of Shringara is always associated with Bhakti. So it may have a sexual allegory. Like an Ashtapati may have those things, but ultimately it is that Atman that is surrendering to the divine. So if that sound, that voice of that Bhakti is not loud, it's only Shringara Bhakti. It's not Shringaram in itself. It can be. Surpanaka also had Shringaram for Rama, but it's a Adama Tamasic kind of a Shringara.
It is a śṛṅgāra abhasa.
Correct. It is on the lower grade. It's open. Kama Turanam Nabhayam Lalajja. It doesn't have any bhayam.
It's not a śṛṅgāra, it is a kama.
Kama, yeah. So wherever there is Kama, there is no Rama. And wherever there is Rama, there is no Kama. So, so that kind of a thing must be remembered. That kind of a thought must be there. Are you doing it a Kama, or are you doing it a Prema? Is it Kama or is it Prema Bhakti? Because Prema Bhakti is very refined, it is very subtle, and Lord Krishna has a beautiful way of converting the Kama to Prema.
Refinement of Kama will become a Bhakti then.
Yes, that's right.
Did you ever find challenges being a male artist? Because many of the dancers are female.
Yeah.
And also...
I never ever thought about it as a challenge.
Okay.
I actually started doing my full-fledged Bharatanatyam Margam productions, presentations at the age of 40.
Oh.
That is 20 years ago.
Okay.
So you will know my age now.
Wow. You are so young, sir.
I only perform in India mostly at the end of the year, a couple of kacheris, 3-4 kacheris, 2-3 kacheris like that. So it's not like I'm teaching the bulk of the year. But by God's grace, I manage to practice every day. I don't know. And you asked me a question at the beginning. Is this Natya a sadhana?
Yes, sir.
Till today I ask that question every day when I dance. How do I make this physical activity a sadhana? I was telling in the workshop.
You are telling about the chakras also.
Chakras also.
Yeah.
You see, the adavus, just to tell you, I used to think about how is this a sadhana, You see, in Bharatanatyam we have the tirmanam. And we used to dance in front of a deity. It's not present, it's not like in a court, in a darbar with wow. I mean, Kathak grew in a Mughal court, so dha, and then you vare wa, everybody must clap. Here we end up with our head down. The highest ego comes tumbling down to the feet of the divine.
Every adavu has a meaning there.
Yes. Yeah. If you think about it, the Tattadavu, the Brahman that moved the first spanda of the universe, first spanda, small Tattadavu. Then the extension, then Brahman extended himself into the Natadavu. Then the Brahman moved all the planets, they move in elliptical shapes, like an egg. So all the tate, teta, teta, everything moves,
How you apply,
So if you concentrate, and then the external, the Tadingadadom, the external world of matter, of Prakriti, you internalize and it goes beyond into the Atman, into the Manas, and from the Manas into the Atman, The back of the stage is black. Into that black, into that void it goes in. So you take your senses from outside world. So you're not playing to the audience at the end of the day. You're not commanding claps. You're not the nature, the adhyatmic nature of the dance is not for commanding claps.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because we are dancing in front of God. The audience is incidental to the performance. You are in front of the Garbhagudi and then everybody is around you. You are dancing like this. Today, the reverse. The God is on the side and the audience is in the front.
Application of Angika into Satvika means.
Yeah. The ideology.
Yeah.
Those days the God is in the front and we are dancing, and the
Yes.
audience is on the side. Today the God is on the side of the stage and the audience is in the front. So the attitude, how will you change that?
Yes.
So the space and the manner in which we perform, of course, even that is Bhagavan's Ichcha only, his Ichcha, that it should change into these
Yeah,
formats.
yeah.
And it existed in the courts in those days also, not to say no. But where do we keep our mind and heart when we
We
dance?
usually
you know?
practice the adavu according to the laya and
Yeah,
tala, but
yeah.
what application you have
Yeah.
told is mind blowing. How you have to apply
Apply.
to the enhancement of our
Yes.
adhyatmika.
I must thank Maharaji, Birja Maharaji for this, because listening to him, you know, how he talks about in the gintis and in the tal, how all the aksharas come to Sam, and Sam is Lord Krishna, and all the other bowls are the gopis, they all run, and they finally come and they will merge with him.
Wow, wow.
So that ideas, those kind of and then, you know, in Kathak their hands are like, they move very freely.
Yes.
And he says, this Nirakara Brahmam, we do alankar for him.
Ah,
You know, we alankar him. So that idea of the shariram as a tool of upasana, when he gave that idea, you know, then I was thinking, wow, this is so beautiful. How can we do it in Bharatanatyam like that? So it triggers, it makes you think, you know.
To add this point, for an artist to strengthen this bhava sadhana, what one artist should think of it, and what kind of efforts he has to put.
I think, you see, for all Indian kalakar, all of us Indian musicians, dancers, there are two kinds of sadhana, you know. One is the bahir sadhana and one is an antarika sadhana, which is a gupta sadhana. It is not seen. Would you call Tyagaraja Swami a musician? Or would you call him a Rama Bhakta?
Rama Bhakta.
Yet, his music is the livelihood of all the musicians
Yeah.
who call themselves musicians.
Yeah.
So, number one, he addresses Lord Rama, and music is a vehicle to that bhava.
Yes.
So, how can we do that in dance? I think a little prayer every day. We cannot do too much. And too much we cannot sustain. A little puja every day, a little japam, a little bit, not too much, but regularly.
Regularly, yes.
Do a little. That is my Param Guru's advice always, which is like a mantra to me, and by God's grace I follow that. Do a little, but do it regularly. That regularly will build up into a lot. Tomorrow, when you recite that Gayatri 21 times, 108 times daily, that mantra bhalam will build in you. Tomorrow when you dance on the stage, it is that mantra balam that will reach out to the audience, you know. We are called kalakar. Kala also means kirana.
Yes. Yes.
Surya Kala,
Yes.
Chandra Kala.
Chandra Kala.
So when you on stage, that kiranam should come out of you through the vehicle of your hands and eyes and body, and as it lifts you, your fellow people, it should lift everybody who watches you. That kalakar, you know, when you say kala, Saraswati has 64 kalas. Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, Shodasha kala. So these kalas should come from the Gupta sadhana into the Bahir sadhana, and from there onto the Ranga manch, and then from there to the audience.
We have to become a kala of him.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
that's right. And amsham, you see, when you
Amsham.
say Sanskritam, amsham is actually amshu, all the different rays.
Yes, sir.
Amshuman. Amshavataram means a partial kiranas have come into this form. So we should become amshavataras of who we you know, yad bhavam tad bhavati. That's also how dance becomes a yoga. We enact the role of Purandaradasa, or we enact the role of, we may be smoking, drinking, doing all sorts of things at the back, but the chaitanyam of that enacting, that patram tries to cull the essence of that being. A Meera, we are trying to be that Meera on stage, right? So how would she have felt? How would she have looked? How she would have surrendered herself? We try in our small way, limited way, that bhavam ultimately will become in some janma in the future. It will create the Sanskriti, the samskara, That samskara is created through the dance and music. So, I mean, in our small way. It is that they are an ocean, we are like a drop.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't matter.
It's like a step, one by
Yes,
one, one
yes,
by one.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
But certain kind of obstacles will arise in this rasa sadhana, bhava sadhana. So, what kind of obstacles you have seen, and you have seen in other artists also?
Because we are subject to our physical body, sometimes the physical body is an obstacle. Sometimes we will have some knee pain, some back pain, some physical ailments, because throat pain for the singers, something like this, or some obstacles come. But I believe that if you are regular, the key word is a regularity. Even I have issues with my spine because I'm quite old, though I don't look old. But so we have issues with spine and body. But some regulated sadhana regularly, daily, the body will grow into those. You have an obstacle. The Ganga is coming at rapid speed from Gomukh. She goes, the obstacle is a rock. She will either go on top of the rock or she will go around the rock. But she will still go.
Yes.
She doesn't stop because of the obstacle. She will either go on top. So she teaches us a lesson. The Ganga Mata, she's teaching us a beautiful lesson. You either go on top of the obstacle or you go around the obstacle, but you still go. So that is the way we have to have a kind of a balanced samatva in our mind, a little balance, like Lord Krishna says, samadukka sukha.
So balance between then artistic freedom and also tradition. How you will think about it?
Actually, we have a lot of freedom in our traditional mudras, and we have to strain our kalpana. Creativity also requires practice.
Wow, there's a...
Yeah, you see, in music, kalpana swara, daily they are practicing kalpana. To come to an original idea, you have to go on doing that idea back and forth, this way, that way, that way, this way.
Even
this
the
way,
Kavi also has to...
go on writing, go on composing, go on creating. To get a beautiful new sari design, they have to weave different. Then suddenly, wow, they've tipped into a new design.
Yes.
So the originality comes through regular practice. That you have to do. You see, the great Bala Saraswati, the mudras are there. Chandrakala, Ardha Chandra, and Purna Chandra. Nobody thought of using these mudras to show the time, to show the time has passing by like this, Purna Chandra, then Krishnashtami, then Pratama, like this, Amavasya. Time is going like this. The mudras existed. So the tradition was there. How much of that tradition can you take and create in different ways to show different things?
Yes.
Kalpana.
Yes.
The great Pandit Birju Maharaja's uncle, Lachu Maharaj, was challenged. How can you show the color red in different ways? So,
one way.
Then then she saw her husband, her face became red, no?
Sattvic, tamasic and rajasic, all the kind of reds,
The Champrati, the Japa Kusuma is red. Then Arunodaya. So like this, how many different ways of showing red color? One color, you must train, all the mudras are available to you.
Yes.
So the traditional form is actually not limiting you. It gives you, if you strain your brain, that is what is Kalpana Shakti. There was a Devadasi, Tirubudai Marudur Kamukkannu, her name was. She was called Karpane Kai Kamu, because in one Pallavi line, like Niraval, 27 varieties of Padartha Abhinaya she can do. For evening time, you want to show nature, evening time, evening time, evening time, evening time, Arghyam, evening time. So to show evening, how many ways of showing evening? 27 varieties, 28 varieties of one Pallavi line.
Then even an abstract can be communicated
Yes.
properly. Then
Yeah, you can have a good idea of what it is. So that's why the tradition is not limiting actually. Some people we are saying we have to do some abstract contemporary dance in order to show a tradition, some idea, because we are very tight in Indian dance and music has got, you take one raga,
Yes.
Bhairavi. Oh my God, every time you go, different prayogas are coming and going, which you never thought this combination can happen. Like this also is possible.
It is not rigid. It is a very
Yes,
flexible one.
and
yes.
yet it's like the Veda, you know. The Vedas are like this. You have strict rules, but within those rules, you have so many combinations. That raga has only limited swara. Sometimes it's a vakra raga, you know. It only will go. You know, this Begada, you know, once when I was listening, I listened to this mandolin Srinivas. This small raga he played for 45 minutes and no prayogam was repeated. You know, that is the quality of our music and dance. That means within confines, we are able to create so many possibilities. You see today the Kanjivaram sari. My God, this kind of combinations, this kind of colors, mind-boggling. Mind-boggling, right?
Yes,
How
yes,
we
yes.
can within one structure, we have so many possibilities.
Yes.
So that is Natya for you.
Yeah. I want to know about how do you approach your choreographies then?
I don't approach it any logical, just like I approach it like from just a gut feeling. But I will sometimes think about a development, like you know, from one idea, simple to complex ideas. You know, like sometimes in Shringara, like I'm doing one traditional piece like Teruvilvarano. Is he Lord? Is he coming on the road? If he comes, will he turn around to look at me? So when he turns around to look at her, initially she will be very shy. But based on that idea of Kama Turanam Nabhayam Lalajja,
yes.
based on that, initially she'll be shy. Then she herself will open up herself. Then she herself will talk from being very reserved. Slowly it will develop to her opening herself to him. Because you cannot go on showing lajja, and actually the love also opens up. So then the lines will develop in a way that it gradually opens up. So the choreography will open up like that. And then how would Lord Shiva come on the street? He will walk and come. He will come on Nandi. He will come on a pallaki. He will come as Bhikshantana walking on the road and asking, how many ways can Lord Shiva come on a street? He will come on a Rathotsava. He can come like that. He can come on Nandi Vakhana. He can come with Bhutaganas on the road. So you have to strain your brain to develop that Lord Shiva from simple to a Ratham. So in the development, it's like Niraval singing in music. You have a simple idea of half avartana, then a little bit more, more, and then it opens up. It's a beautiful, like a Shrotovaha, you know, like a beautiful development of that idea. And then it tips into a Sancharam without consciously, I'm going to do a Sancharam now. It must naturally tip into a Sancharam. It doesn't have to be very long. It comfortably, what is just nice.
Should be natural.
Natural. And then people also, people watching will slowly, without their knowledge, they will see the build up.
Yeah, journey. Fine
Yes.
journey.
It's just like music. In music, in Niraval singing, in Pallavi singing, in Swarakalpana. So it's based on these ideas. Music and dance are somewhat all related only.
Yes.
The way we,
you have taken more the inspiration from the music itself.
Also, yes.
What type of composition or themes attracts you more?
We have so many. You know, in our Bhakti, we have, of course, the Chaturveda Bhakti, which is like with Vatsalyam, with Dasyam. Then we have Shringaram. And we have, what's the other one? Sakyam. Sakyam. And then we have Guru Bhakti, we have Desha Bhakti, we have all these kinds of Bhaktis. And they're all, that Bhakti is ultimately, if the mother loves the child, she is willing to give up her life for the child. If the child loves her mother, she will die for the mother. That is the ultimate. That is Bhakti. That means you love something so deep that you dissolve yourself and become one with that thing.
Baba.
A friend would die for the other friend. The heart transplant means I would just kill myself. The dasa, the servant will die for his master. The master also will die for the servant. Both ways. And lovers, of course, you don't have to say. So like this, these sort of themes that are based on the Chaturveda Bhakti, Shringaram is a form of Bhakti only. Depth of, you love your...
Samarpanam.
Yeah. Ultimately, you lose yourself. You do not exist. The object of what you love exists. That's why when we say something beautiful, you know, we say, wow, I just died. Or in English, we'll say, it was breathtaking.
Yes.
Breathtaking.
Taking, yes.
My breathtaking means my breath stopped. That is actually samadhi. That is actually a samadhi sthiti.
Wow.
That means at that moment of beauty on stage,
Completely forgetting ourselves.
that means your content as Manorama has gone totally disappeared. Manoharanam.
Yes.
The mind is dissolved into nothing because you see a painting, like, you know, you just cannot, it's so beautiful, you lose your, and then it's timeless.
Baba.
It's timeless. Ananda, bliss has no time. You see, when you are waiting for results from your biopsy or some medical, that 5 minutes is like 5 years. You are waiting in that room. You don't know what the doctor is going to say. You're so worried about that. Time is pain. Bliss is timeless. Because the moment, we enjoyed ourselves, we didn't realize it was 3 hours. My God, how did the time go? The program was so beautiful. We lost ourselves. We didn't realize how the time had gone, you know. So beautiful. So we lose ourselves. So these are deep spiritual concepts that exist inside the Natya without our knowledge. They are hiding inside. Like the Atma, it is hiding inside.
The Anubhava.
Yeah. The experience.
Actually adds some more stuff to the rasa.
Definitely.
So Anubhava from the point of view from the artist, and it goes to the
Rasa
Anubhava, to the Sahridaya. As an artist, the unique qualities you found or noticed or observed in the field. Can you explain about all these things?
Unique qualities?
Qualities. What kind of unique qualities? Any artist, any performances, or something noticeable. This should be preserved. This should be anything such.
You see, for me, like, I feel like in the modern day and age, we just lost the greatest, one of the greatest artists is who's like for me in dance is like Pandit Brij Maharaj. He was like the Natya yogi, you know. He was like, my dream is, I mean, it's so far-fetched. I mean, they exist on that level, but how do they exist? You know, they 24/7, the mind is in the artistic mode. There is no anya bhava, there is no anya chintana, there is nothing else. Supposing we are having this interview, one hand is here and he's talking, one hand is this side. After do you know what? I just created a tihai in Gajachampa, 11 beat cycle. Can I show you now? While one part of my talk is going on to you, one part of him is going on creating something.
Dhyana, complete dhyana.
So how do we become an artist that we are submerged in the art, that we have no other thought except the art? It must be, that is something that is really commanding, that we would love, a state that I would love to be in, a space that I would love.
Whose choreography influenced the most then?
For me, I draw from a lot of people. When I was younger, I used to draw a lot, as I told you, from Dhananjayans and the Padma Subramaniam and a lot of good artists. Now when I'm older, the younger artists I get very thrilled about.
Super.
I said, wow, how do they think so nice? They are doing things my God, refreshing ideas. So the younger people, you know, if you love art, you won't think whether you're old or young or senior or junior. You just see the art. You know, wow, these young people are so beautiful. How they can think like this, how they can create like this, how their mind is working, you know, and you like to be with them. So that's how you should be, I feel. We shouldn't have this attitude, oh, I'm a senior dancer, I am everything, I know everything. You don't know the Saraswati, from which little child she will shine. Small girl will do something, and you must watch everything. Sometimes some people do mistakes. Oh, that mistake, if I take it and I turn it this way, it will be a very nice idea.
Seeker.
Yeah, you know, if you see a small child dancing, some not so maybe good in everybody. Why you are seeing that show? It's worse. They'll tell. It's okay. Maybe something. Saraswati is shining in everybody only. She's Antarayamin. She's
Yes.
Antarayamin.
Yes, yes.
Through somebody she will shine. You never know.
Every Atma has the quality.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you suddenly see, oh my God, this idea she's doing like that. If I take it and do it this way, this is very nice. Yes, 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 yes. So as an artist, we should keep a keen eye towards
As a seeker.
Seeker, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're an artist, your mind will go towards artistic things. You see the ants. You see ants, you know.
Yes, yes.
Wherever there is sugar, they will somehow find it.
Yeah.
They will somehow go around here, there. They're not going to say, this flower sugar I won't eat, only that sugar I will eat. Or this sugar only I won't eat, that sugar. They won't say like that. Wherever it is, they will just go there. Wherever anybody is performing, anybody is doing something nice, you just go there and then you just see something nice might be there, you just take it. Be humble. Very important.
Yes, sir.
When you're a little bit humble, then you can learn a lot of things. That is the key thing, I feel.
Through the art, what should be the goal of artist?
I think each one, as I told you at the beginning, you know, we are all on this veena. Some of us, the goals are very basic, very physical. That's fine. I think everybody has their own goals. There's no right or wrong in this. I cannot say spirituality is the only goal. I myself don't see that clearly in my mind. I know it's there vaguely, but I can't, I'm not a sadhaka like that. I'm quite normal.
Spirituality not comes through the words, it comes through the anubhava.
Bhavanubhava. And your satsanga with Mahans, you know, it gives a very different flavor. If you have been in the close proximity of holy people, you will also breathe like that.
Yes.
So the goal changes over your lifetime. It will shift from one perspective to another perspective. It will shift like this slowly. It's okay. It's normal. It must be natural. It shouldn't be artificial. Because if it's artificial, it will not last long. After 2 days, it will go. You know.
Okay. As an artist, you have reached remarkable heights.
Have I?
I feel so. So the milestone you have created, what message or advice you would like to give to
The
children?
younger people.
Younger, yes.
As I said earlier, and I say it again, do a little, but do it regularly. A lot of people want to do so much, and then you damage yourself. One day you want to practice 3 hours, then the next day you cannot move. Then something is injured, then you cannot do that. Then just do a little bit, do 1 hour, but make every day the same time. Regularly you do that. Then do a little bit of sadhana, a little bit of some japam, some vratam, upavasam, little bit. Go to the temple, do little bit, every day little bit. That little bit will add to a lot in life. You are telling me that I am whatever I am. It's nothing, it's just every day little bit. The little bit will naturally take you there. Keep your focus a little bit there. Do a little, but do it regularly. Don't make life too complicated. Make a simple life. Don't have too many desires. It's not. If you have a simple life and you concentrate, today I have to practice. How will I do that? Today I have to do some little bit yogasanas, little bit of adavus, little bit of the items, little bit of abhinaya. How will I do that every day? That's all. Like the horse puts for the horse, they will keep this like this. You just keep it like that and keep it regular till your last breath of your life. I always tell in the Arangetram, Rangapravesham, they will tie the bells,
Salangai, yeah.
salangai. For the Brahmin boys, they will Upanayanam. They will put when you put the Upanayanam for the boy, Janivara, from that day till the last breath, the Gayatri has to be recited 3 Sandhya. Of course, nobody does it, but you have to.
We have to, yeah.
That is a commitment. If you tie the Tali, Mangalya Sutra, husband and wife under difficulties, whatever, however difficult, they will support each other till the last breath. That is that. If you tie the gajje on the leg, till the last day you have to practice.
Wow.
Why you spend so much money? You are spending so much money on the wedding. You are spending so much money on the Upanayanam. Then you are spending so much money on the Arangetram. So after you invest the gajje, you just don't put it in the cupboard. That means what? Every day you have to do.
It should be a vrata.
Vrata. It's like a commitment.
Yes.
It's not just a social gathering. So you do a
please
little.
Others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. Just do a little bit every day. Find some time. You've already put yourself inside there. You have to do that. That kind of a commitment. A husband and wife cannot say, I tried the tali, today I am committed to you, tomorrow, day after I am on leave, then I will come back and be committed to you. You cannot say this, no? You cannot say this. Similarly, you cannot say if you are wearing the jano, today I will say Gayatri, 3 days later I won't say, then suddenly I will tell again. Every day, Shravana Purnami, I will do that again, the Gayatri Japa day.
Nitya vrata it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a sadhana, so that will take you on its own. When you do that, like that, you are actually treading the path of dharma without your knowledge. And dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. That dharma will protect you. That sadhana will protect you. You do not realize that. In subtle, in sukshma, in a sukshma riti, in a very, you cannot see. You cannot even notice it. Saraswati and Lakshmi will come to you on their own without you having to exert. You don't have to say, I must earn money.
Yes.
I must get this knowledge.
Yes.
You just do the sadhana, whatever Lakshmi Karam that you require will come to you. Whatever Saraswatyam that will come to you. You just go on doing. That's the
Dharma.
Yeah.
The message you have given, it is actually mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And so convincing and also elevating.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಏಣಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸೋಪಾನ ಟು ದ ಆತ್ಮಸಾಧನ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ, ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you. Dear listeners, don't wait. Share this program with others who would love it too. Leave your thoughts and responses here, supports us, and keep encouraging our work. We also run focused certificate courses that explore the depth and richness of Natya Shastra and many other traditional aspects, treatises and practicality. And we have research-based books that you can learn from and grow with. Feel free to make use of them. And yes, we truly welcome your support and contributions. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful programs like this and strengthens the work of our institution. If your heart allows, please do come forward and support us financially. For more details, visit www.noopurabhramari.com and stay connected with us through our social media pages and groups. With your love, blessings and continued support, let's close this episode here. Namaskara.
भावानुभाव विभव प्रतिभातरङ्गम् सञ्चारि भाववनन प्रतिरोध